Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is November 15th, 2021. So, the breaking news today is that former shortstop Julio Lugo, who played for a number of teams, he played for the Houston Astros, he also played for the Atlanta Braves, played for the Boston Red Sox, he played for the Dodgers, played for the St. Louis Cardinals. He played for pretty much all the teams that were currently in the postseason this year. And they're saying that he died from a heart attack today at the age of 45. So this is the reporting by, I guess this is Fox News. The headline reads, World Series champ Julio Lugo dead at 45. It says here, Julio Lugo, a former MLB infielder who was part of the 2007 Boston Red Sox World Series championship, has died from an apparent heart attack. His family said he was 45. You know, yesterday I put out a video showing the ritual death of this pitcher, Pedro Feliciano, who also died at the age of 45. You know, the thing is, the number 45 is a very important number to Major League Baseball. And this is probably why these players are dying at the age of 45, because Major League in Gematria, it equals 45. And so does the word ritual as well. But I want you guys to notice this is the stats for Julio Lugo. This is the guy who died from a heart attack today. He began his career in the year 2000 with the Astros, and then he retired with the Atlanta Braves. Think about the World Series this year, Astros versus Braves. And, think about how the headline puts World Series champ Julio Lugo dead at 45. And the two teams that were in the World Series this year were the team that drafted him and the team that he retired from. But if you look at all the other teams that he played for, look, he played for the Boston Red Sox. That was a team in the postseason this year. He also played for the Dodgers. He played for the St. Louis Cardinals. So most of the teams that were in the postseason this year, this guy played for. And then he played 22 games with the Atlanta Braves. Think about the big 22 ritual this year with the Braves. And Hank Aaron died on the 22nd day of the year. Braves is 22. Our friend Brian Snitker picks up his 22nd postseason win by winning the World Series. Braves equals 22 and so on. But if you notice his date of birth, he died a day before his 46th birthday. He was turning 46 tomorrow. And what's interesting about his date of birth is that he was born on a day with 121 numerology, and he ended up dying on a day with 67 numerology. Notice, 11/16/1975, that was his date of birth. That's a day with 121 numerology. His name, Julio Lugo, is also 121. And then today's day is a day with 67 numerology, his date of death. The name Julio is 67. And the reason those two numbers matter is because blood sacrifice is 121 and 67. So born on a day with 121 numerology, dead on a day with 67 numerology. He's also the brother of this pitcher, Rudy Lugo, who was born on May 22nd. And his brother ended up dying 177 days after his brother's birthday. And, of course, the Jesuit order, the people behind not only his career, but also his ritual death. The name, the Jesuit order equals 177. He dies 177 days after his brother's birthday. But I find it very interesting that we get both of these deaths back to back. Pedro Feliciano, both of them died at the age of 45. Big number with Major League Baseball. But I find it very interesting that this guy played for a lot of the teams that were in the postseason this year. And just think about it. He started his career with the Astros, ended up with the Braves, and then ended up playing exactly 22 games with the Braves. And this year, this postseason was all about the number 22 in the Braves. Because, of course, this year was a tribute to Hank Aaron, the guy who played, I think, 22 seasons for the Braves. So, rest in peace to Julio Lugo. Every time the World Series ends, or every time the season is about to start, we always get these ritual deaths in the headlines. It's like clockwork. It's every time. When the NFL season started, look at this. The NFL season started this September, right? I probably I would say like 15 football players passed away right before the season started and right after. Look, this is just the month of September. NFL linebacker, hope you guys can see that. Former NFL linebacker Keith McCants dead at 53. Former New England Patriots wide receiver David Patton. NFL player Tunch Ilkin. So many of them in the month of September. The NFL season started on September 9th. Look, former New England Patriots running back Sam Cunningham. Former NFL player Brandon Short's daughter died. New York Giants center Nick Gates suffers fake injury. All these rituals right before the season started, right after. Utah Utes defensive end Aaron Lowe, dead at 21. You know, every time the season starts or every time the season ends, players just start dropping dead. So yesterday we got the news that Pedro Feliciano passed away at the age of 45. And then today this guy died the day before his 46th birthday. And for one more 45, you know, he was born on November 15th. Well, he was actually born November 16th. Tomorrow's his birthday. November 16th leaves 45 days in a year. So born on a day leaving 45 days in a year, big Major League Baseball number, ends up dying at the age of 45. Today leaves 46 days in a year and sacrifices 46. Oh boy. Drafted by the Houston Astros in the 43rd round of the 1994 MLB June Amateur Draft. So again, rest in peace Julio Lugo and rest in peace Pedro Feliciano. And you guys take care. And I'll be back to expose some more ritual killings because I guarantee you more baseball players are going to pass away in the recent weeks. This happens every single year. I'll see you guys next time.